telegraphic speech. Between 2.5 years old, now large number of utterances that could be classified as multiple word speech. So during this period from 2.5 years, the child is now using speech which is multiple word speech. He or she using multiple words, right? So they have moved on from the 2-word stage to multiple word stage. The salient feature of these utterances ceases to be the number of words, but the variation in word form that begins to appear. Now the child is using variation in word forms, right? And he or she has moved from the number of words. So now we don't say that it's he or she is using 2 words, but we stress or we look at their ability to use for different forms of the words. So this is telegraphic speech, a stage characterized by strings of words, lexical morphemes in phrases or sentences such as this shoe, all wet. So here they use more lexical morphemes, mean more open word or content word, less functional words. All right. So that's why we say that they are using a string of words and they are using more and more meaningful words in their speech. Cat, drink milk. So look at this. They are all morphemes, right? So the child is able to use words together and is able to make speech more complex. Daddy go, bye-bye. So these are very often used by children at this age. Sentence building capacity, it's starting in the children, can get the word order correct. So now they have learned to arrange word according to the syntax of their mother language. While this type of telegraph format speech is being produced, a number of grammatical inflections begin to appear. So beside the lexical morphemes, now the grammatical morphemes or inflections have also started to be used by the child. The word forms and simple prepositions. So word form started, boy, boys, and even they have started, the book is on the table, right? The milk is in the refrigerator, etc. They are using these prepositions as well. So by the age of 2.5, the child's vocabulary is expanding rapidly and the child is initiating more talk, while increased physical activity includes running and jumping. Now the child is more active. So this kinesthetic activities give child more learning experiences. So he is or she is very rapidly learning language by using kinesthetic activities. By 3, the vocabulary has grown to hundreds of words and pronunciation has become closer to the form of adult language. So at this stage, by 3, the child is able to pronounce words the way his or her adults pronounce. So at this point, it is worth considering what kind of influence the adults have in the development of the child speech. So very important factor that needs to be discussed here is that the adults factor is very important. If, as we look at this thing earlier, that for example, entertaining conversational partner, if they look at the child as such a partner and keep talking to the child on different subjects, so their ability to learn more and more word will be higher and they will learn language better because they learn as they find the language from their elders. So very importantly, the influence of the adults is very important for the child to learn his or her first language.